Dragging, a term which describes what is probably becoming the fastest-growing spectator sport in America. A competition between two cars driving a measured distance of a quarter of a mile in the shortest possible time at the highest possible rate of speed. It started back in 1951 in Pomona, California, where the hot rodders, in cooperation with the police, took over an abandoned airfield in order to find somewhere to race rather than in the streets. At first, they simply raced the cars that they drove on the streets. Coupes, roadsters, sedans, practically anything that had an engine. Very soon, the sport began to grow up. Special chassis, special engines, fuels, tires that wouldn't blow up at speeds approaching 200 miles an hour, safety devices including parachutes for quick stopping, seat belts and shoulder harnesses to keep drivers in their seats, helmets, goggles, fire extinguishers, and fireproof clothing. From this, you can see how specialized drag racing has become. In order to try to bring you a little of the excitement and color that is available at the local drag strips, Capitol Records took a great deal of time to go to some of the drag strips in the Southern California area, compiling this album from the results of these strips in the form of a stereophonic recording which truly does reproduce the big sounds of the drag. The first sounds are those of the stockers, the cars you and I drive on the street. Chevrolets, Fords, Pontiacs, Dodges. But as you can hear, when properly set up for the drags, they both perform and sound like competition cars. Up to about 5 years ago, the Street Roadster was a very popular car with hot rodders. But due to the fact that Model A's and 32 Fords are getting old, they are becoming a rare sight indeed on the streets, but not so on the strips. In the section that follows, you will hear numerous Street Roadsters as they go down the strip at speeds up to 120 miles per hour.
Starting line to fire up a Roadster. Starting line, he still turned on 11:72 elapsed time.
the extreme limits to which engines are pushed in trying to set records, mishaps sometimes occur. The next run you hear will be that of a competition Willys coupe equipped with a supercharged Chrysler engine, which blows up as the driver tries for a record.
Arizona with their C-Gas supercharged Willys. Looks like he lost the whole works out there.
The next section is devoted strictly to great sounds. No particular type of make or model car, just sounds we consider to be very exciting and worth listening to.
Thirty-four, 73 miles per hour. Over here, wow, looking a modified Roadster coming to the line. You can say it on the starting line there by members of the Rebel Conquest. Seconds, 139.53 miles per hour. Mr. Pete Robinson, the Mishap Eliminator of 1961, really standing way up there in the air, turning a 9.39 a lap time and 162.16 miles per hour.
Mickey Thompson's twin-engine rail.
Top speed 171.10 miles per hour.
To open the second side of our album, we bring you several minutes of actual recordings from the National Hot Rod Association's Winter Nationals in Pomona, California.
Car drags her down the fire up, sponsored by Joe Miller's Automotive Engineering down in Long Beach. Dragster normally turns consistently down in the 930s only, correction, the 1030s only last time, around 1030, 1032. Let's see if they can drop that down to 10 flat and under. Lap time of 10.24. Injection .14 with a speed of 112.64. Well, he shut it off before he completed the run with a lap time of 9.77. Here comes Jay over. With Jim, he can break the 1320 record with 140 miles an hour. This group will run high gear only from start to finish. You have time of 10:95. With a speed of 140.62. And once again we have Ken Johnson. Chevrolet powered Sidewinder and automatic transmission. Your last time is 12.82 on the drag sheet. With a speed of 116.58. All over the dollars, a modified Roadsters. Time of 10.40 and the speed of 136.98. With a speed of 111.11. Boy, Doug's not going to let that record get away from him. On the BL Virtus with a speed of 122.78. With a speed of 117.18.
In dragging, as in boxing, there are heavyweights. In strip competition, the dragster is the heavyweight, a champion in every respect. In today's competition, a speed of almost 200 miles per hour and an ET of less than 8 seconds are necessary to be a winner. So, to end our album, we bring you to the main event, or as the hot rodders say, the Eliminations. So, here they are, dragster against dragster.
Here we go. Making a national record run is the car that holds the best elapsed time of the event, along with Pete Robinson at 8.50. Glenn Ward at the wheel of the world champion car, the Howard Cam Special. He won that title through the 1961 season, running a strip throughout the country and garnering more top eliminators at NHRA bonus point meets than any other car. A new driver though, Glenn Ward there, comes off the line, really moving. Now he gets back on it and goes through, just missing the record at 8.86 elapsed time after actually backing off. Top end speed 168.53 miles per hour. And here they go, ladies and gentlemen, the next two real top dragsters. Two AA dragsters, two machines with over 1,000 horsepower at their disposal. The Herbert Cam Special is now lining up on the street side with Lefty Muttersbach at the wheel. The Howard Cam Special with Glenn Ward at the wheel is on your spectator side. Glenn Ward has low ET of the meet at 8.50, making him a definite favorite at this point. But Lefty Muttersbach, you can never count him out because that machine really rolls. It's an injected, two twin injected Chevrolets in line against two supercharged Chevrolets side by side. Joe Gutierrez the starter. Both cars on the line. They're just about ready to go. Lefty Muttersbach on the hill. On off the starting line. He moves way ahead of the Howard Cam Special, and he takes it. The winner, Lefty Muttersbach, on the street side at 8.65 elapsed time, upsetting the Howard Cam Special at 169.17 miles per hour. The Howard Cam Special turned in 8.69, identical elapsed time. He just didn't get off the line quite at the same moment. Now here we go. Jack Christman now on the street side. He'll be coming over to the spectator side. Tom McEwen at the wheel of the big supercharged full-power dragster machine will end up on the street side. So here we go. Joe Gutierrez, the starter, ready to give them the flag. Both cars have been turning in the 170 mile per hour mark. Christman car has turned 176. McEwen has turned 174 today. This should be a very good race. Now Jack's on the starting line waiting for McEwen. McEwen pulling up now, and they're ready to go. We do not allow any of the crew up near the starting line once they leave the ready line, right behind the dragsters there. Joe Gutierrez hosting to have Jack Christman pull back off the line there. Goes ready to get the flag. He's out to the rear. The winner on the street side at 8.87 at 168.22 miles per hour. And now here we have the Dragmaster Dart again, giving it another try. Coming out of the chute there with Harold Amick. Here we go. Harold Amick, big supercharged Chrysler from Idaho, now pushing down on the street side. He'll end up on the spectator side. You'll have the Dragmaster Dart, sensational car that only weighs 1,140 pounds. Which has been cutting some real fantastic elapsed times out here, will be on the street side. The Dragmaster, the bronze machine, now pulling around to the street side. Amix's black machine from Idaho, pulling to your spectator side with a supercharged Chrysler. California car now up to the line. Idaho car waiting there for him. Joe Gutierrez, rolling both the cars. About ready to go. Wow! 8.71 elapsed time at 167.91 miles per hour. Dragmaster Orion, which was flown all the way over from the islands with Tom Nelson driving. supercharged Chevrolet of 354 cubic inches. His supercharger is front mounted. So actually, this is a brother versus brother thing. Jim Nelson driving the Dragmaster straight arrow, and Tommy Nelson, his younger brother, in the Hawaiian. So let's see how Big Brother does, or Little Brother, however you like it. Jerry Estep, Shirley's at the timing tower. Please come and meet her.